Yes, Sanbonani, welcome to Reality Pass TV, where we talk about all things reality TV shows and all things reality TV show stars. So, you guys, listen, there are two episodes that I haven't spoken about on Utando Nestembo. I think it's episode 11 and 12. And today I'm going to do a few videos talking about what happened in these two episodes. So, Musam Seleko has come up with this brilliant idea of the family, or not the family, but him and his wives going to a retreat. So it's like a few days away from their home. They've gone to this beautiful place. And when they go there, there's going to be a therapist and let's say human behavior, whatever, experts or something like that. So those two people are going to be helping them to resolve some issues, okay? And I do think that Musam Solego is hoping that by the time that they are finished with therapy, the wives will see him as a victim in this whole thing, okay? And let me tell you something, you guys. He's pulling out all kind of stops to make sure that he manipulates these women into thinking that he is a victim. He is even doing one thing that he has never, ever, ever done. In fact, when they tried to bring it up on the show, he threw a tantrum, and that is his father. He's even using that storyline that he has never, ever wanted to dive into so that his wives can just feel sorry for him and think that, oh my God, he had such a terrible upbringing. That's why he wants Isitembo. So it does not matter what we want. This man wants this. So let's just give him whatever it is that he wants. Okay. And listen, you guys, they are the first day or second day or whatever, but I'm already just feeling like, the feeling that I had, I said last week that I do not like Obab Ndabe. It's not personal, but I've watched him on a few shows and I haven't really understood what he helps with, okay? And I also felt like because the family has a relationship with him, it's going to be difficult for him to not take a side. And the side that he might possibly take is Egamseligo because there is your employer. And I just I don't like his presence. I wish that they had chosen somebody different. Somebody that even though everybody knows everything about Umdeno Amselego, but we needed somebody that was going to appear as if they don't know much about the family. And I think a therapist, she is coming across that way to me because she's not saying a lot, she's listening, and you can see that she's trying to figure out what's going on here. Whereas Undabe looks like he has already made some conclusions because he has an idea what's going on in the family. I do not like it, you guys. I do not like. There's one question that he asked. It's the question that he asked, and it's the way that he asked it, and the way that he was looking at Makumalo while asking that question. I don't like the fact that he's there, but obviously we can't do nothing about it, you guys. I wish that they had brought somebody different. Now, Macele and Musamselego arrived first at the location where they are. He's sharing a house with Macele, and then the rest of the wives are sharing a house, which is the three musketeers, Mayeni, Makumalo, Mangwabe. And Mayeni said that, that means Umsele just said, you know what, Abasem Zumbe one side, and then he's going to spend time with his wife. And this is what I want to talk about in this video. I was trying to figure out what is happening here, because I feel like this whole retreat, there is something that we are supposed to see from it, and the way that Samsolego is treating all of the wives during retreats. And one thing I realized at the end of episode 12 was that Mselego looks at his marriage as one. he is a married man, but I don't think that in his mind he is thinking he has 4 or 5 different marriages. He acts like he has one marriage and everybody else is there or came in to support this one marriage. And if in this one marriage things are working out, and if in this one marriage the wife is happy, everybody else is expecting to be happy. Even the fact that they are aware. Okay, we all know this whole thing of Umacele saying that when she is away with her husband, she's not going to have her husband sleeping next door. Okay, now Musa makes this comment all the time to say that the problem with his wives is that they married into his temple, but they don't want to act like people that are married into his temple. But when he says that, he is referring to Mayeni, to Makumalo and Mangwabe, as if they are supposed to understand that, he is the husband to 4 different women, not just one. But that he does not require the same from Macele. Because if there is a case, then he should be able to say, you have to understand, Macele, that ngindoda yesithembu. So if we are away for 4 days, you are probably going to get 1 day like the other wives. So he has rules that only apply to the other wives, but uMacele understands as if she is not married to Isthembu. So it makes me feel like Mseleko really looks at the whole thing as one marriage instead of thinking I have 4 different relationships with 4 different wives, and all of these marriages are different, and all of them were formed, or we came together for a different reason. The ultimate goal, of course, was to build a polygamous family, but what connected us, each of me and each of the wives, is different. He's not treating all of the 4 marriages as if they are separate relationships that need to be nurtured and given attention to. Each and every one of those wives have their own needs, and they have their own dreams and aspirations. They want to be treated a certain way. He does not do that. If Macele is happy, then everybody has to just go with the flow, whatever it is that Macele wants. It's the same as the fact that everybody else works, but Macele is just taken care of. And Oma Kumalo, they would even go as far as being required to support this one that doesn't work, and even the other one that is coming. So I just feel like, I don't know how they do it, you guys, but it is obvious that you are not being prioritized, and he won't even pretend that he is prioritizing your relationship. Okay, so I understand Umayeni when she says, listen, he has a soul. Why did I even put myself in this situation? Now look at how that session Kamacele no Mseleko went. Okay, they are supposed to paint. Okay, for now the other wives haven't painted, because all of them, when they arrived, there was a gift on their bed, which was cute. Obviously they're all getting the same things. There was a gift, they all appreciated the gifts, and then there's the cards that they wrote, the Mseleko is supposed to have written for them, and none of them were impressed by the letter. Okay, I think Umacele was impressed, but the others were like, listen, this letter is too long. Okay, Umangaba was like, it even has birds on it, which means that they just want me to fly away, honey. Okay, now they are given what do you call it? I'm forgetting the name. Okay, the board where they are supposed to paint. Okay, canvas. Okay, now when Mseleko is painting, because when he is going to therapy with the wife, he's supposed to paint. The paint is supposed to be a representation of his marriage with that wife. Okay, which means every time he goes to therapy, the idea is every time he goes into a therapy session with the wife, he's going to paint a painting which represents the marriage with whichever wife is going to therapy with him. But what he does is paint one picture. When I looked at that picture, I was like, this man has drawn a picture in such a way that he is going to use the same picture with every wife. I would be shocked if he draws another picture for Mayeni. If I was a wife, I would demand that, listen, that was for you and Macele. Now, you need to think about our marriage because this is me and yours marriage, okay? He drew a picture that had 4 heads and all of the heads are crying, okay? 2 of the heads are pink, 2 are brown, and all have tears in them, okay? And then when he's asked to explain, this is a session with Macele. That's the picture he drew. When he's asked to explain what the picture means, he goes on to talk about the founder of the Mselegu, whatever, okay, family, the founder of the vision of this polygamous family, which is Gogo Flow. Then he talks about Macele, he talks about Mayeni, he talks about Macele first, which Macele has helped with him to be there and all of that. And then he talks about all of the other wives. And for me, that really just confirmed it. Mselegu looks at his family as if he has one marriage and everybody else just came to support that structure of that one marriage. Even Macele was irritated by the fact that what does me and you have to do with Gogo Flow, number one? What does that have to do with all the other wives? If there's any head there should only be one, which is mine, because it's supposed to be about me and you. Okay. Now, the funny thing is what I'm saying, that I feel like with every wife, he's probably going to have that one picture. And I'm looking to see if the therapist is going to challenge it, because even when he was explaining the picture with Macele, I thought the therapist was going to be like, but this was actually supposed to be about you and Macele. The picture was supposed to be what represents your marriage to Macele, not what represents your vision for everybody else or your family. So now, I guess as much as the outsiders, we can see how unfair that is. Those women have chosen to stay, Those women have chosen to stay in that marriage. As unfair as things are, they still chose it because nobody was forced into getting into that marriage. They freely, they knew that they were going to be in that space. Maybe it's not working out as good as they thought it was going to be, but that is what they chose for themselves. He even goes on to say that the very thing that builds its temple is that when one wife is short, the other wife should help out. Like uma ngabe utheni ngesiZulu, uthe uma ngabe eshoda unkosikazi omunye uyagcwalisela, And I do feel like Mselegu is just running away from saying what he really wants to say, which is that the wives need to take care of each other, basically. He set up his table, but it's like he is expecting them to help each other in terms of taking care of each other financially. Because yin enye ngashoda for the other wives to need ukuthi agcwalisele, because I'm sure he's not talking about them benanelana ushukela, So he said it in Zulu. He said the whole thing of his table is so that when one wife is short, the other one can cover the shortfall. Not the man doing it. No, he said the other wives, and his wives do not want to accept that. He wants those wives to be taking care of each other financially. It does not make sense. So it's like the other 3 came in so that they can support this marriage, but this one doesn't even need to work because the support is there. The supporting acts are there. They're supposed to wake up and go to their 9 to 5. They're supposed to run their businesses so that they can support this one. But even if these 3 supported this one, that is still not enough because he wants to bring another one. He wants to bring another one for that one to be supported too. Okay. I don't know, you guys, if Bona, they don't see it, but I'm seeing it during the whole thing of them being at the retreat, that if Makhumalo is happy, everybody has to fall in line. Not Makumal, Macele. When Macele is happy, everybody has to fall in line. Macele is never challenged in terms of saying you are you married a polygamous man. So how can you now not want to share this man when you are out at a retreat? If we are spending 5 nights here, you are going to spend 5 nights with this man. How come? That means that you have not accepted that you are married a polygamous man. But if that was Mayeni, if Mayeni had said, I'm not coming to the retreat unless you sleep in my room for the whole 5 nights, Musa Mselego would have made that comment to say, Mayeni does not understand what she's married to his team. Because how do you want me to be spending a night only with you, but you know that I have other wives? Okay, so that is what I am learning as they are doing the retreats, that with Musam Selego, no matter how hurt the others are, no matter how unhappy they are, because even when she was crying, Umakele guys, when she was crying, Mselego hugged her and was like, oh, sorry, mama. But when Makumalo was going through it at the dinner, and she was sitting right next to him, and she was almost having a panic attack. And then when they were done shooting the scene and she was leaning by the door, she couldn't even walk because she was about to lose it. Mselego walked out of that room. Mselego gave Makumalo no hug. He did not say like, oh, okay, looks like you're not coping well right now. Oh, sorry, No, he did none of it. Okay, so it's like the only person really that is being taken care of in terms of emotional needs is one wife, but you have 4 wives. That is the part for me that I cannot believe that there is a woman that is okay with that, because they must be okay with it because they are still there, they are still there. They are still wanting to work on their marriages. But it looks like this is how it has always been. If Macele is happy, then everybody else needs to fall in line. Nobody is going to really individually be trying to take care of the relationship that you are in. Even Makumalo made that comment. Gutumselego wants everybody to be okay, but he is not willing to do what needs to be done so that everybody can be okay. So you are supposed to just be okay. You are supposed to just be doing okay emotionally, and but if you have struggles, he's not gonna work with you to get back to happy. Okay, but it does kind of feel like he is willing to do that for Macele. I mean, what? And then also Macele is allowed to say, my family is only me and my kids. But if the others had to say that, it would be a big thing. They would be reminded of it. That you once said that your family is only you and your kids, meaning that you don't love you. I don't know how they do it, okay? I could never be a support anything for anybody's marriage but my own. But it looks like these ones are willing to do it, okay? Because they question nothing at this point. Anyway, you guys, I'm looking forward to the therapy sessions moving forward, because I want to see them individually working on things. But I would have loved, you guys, for the therapy to be structured this way. I feel like all of them individually have their own issues that are not marriage issues, okay? And I would have loved for initially the therapy to be about each individual. Go to a therapy session as an individual. What are you dealing with? What do you want us to work on? Then they do sessions as couples. Then they do sessions as wives, whichever wives that you might have to work on things with. I do definitely feel like Umangwabe has things to talk about with Umacele, because remember at the table she asked Umselego Gotsi, can we use this opportunity to talk about things that have bothered us? And one thing that has bothered Umangwabe is that Umacele, it looked like she was celebrating the fact that Umangwabe was about to leave the marriage, and that whole thing of her and the Abantu Bakubo talking about it as if she wants to leave, she can leave and all of that. I think that she wants to have that conversation with Macele. So I feel like then they can be given an opportunity to have sessions with maybe the wife that they've had challenges with in terms of their relationship. Then they can have a therapy session together now, having worked on their own, having worked at one as the couple, and then with the other wives, and then they can come now as a family to say, now, guys, how do we get back to that place where we have an understanding? Because we are a family after all, okay? So I kind of feel like the therapy is there, but she's going with whatever the show has planned for them to do. So I don't know, you guys, if it's gonna work, but we are still watching. Anyway, let me meet you in the comment section. Let me hear what you think about this one, you guys. And also, do not forget to like the video before Pumagiona. Share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ngithanda kakhulu.